have chosen the Lapis Lazuli stone, this is going to be your reading. Let's talk a bit about as I always ask, about the supposed, characteristics of this mineral. Here we're dealing with protection. Okay, we are stressed. We are not calm. We don't know what type of choices to make. We don't know which person to trust. It is related a lot to also to human interactions, friendships, relationships in general. So when you are not calm, when you're a bit, worn out maybe, this mineral is supposed to bring a sense of calmness and peace, okay? It keeps away people that are supposed to be toxic, energy that is not, that you do not want to welcome in your life, is kept away with the support of the Lapis Lazuli, and is creating stronger bonds with people that are our friends, and they want to, to help us. They don't want to harm us anyway. They care about us. Okay, so it is talking about grounding, but it is also supposed to be, it makes you connect in a better way with your feelings. So, some sort of protection. Let's get to our message here. Let's get to your healing message. What do you need to know? 10 of Pentacles. Wow, 9 of Pentacles. Stability and independence. The Pentacles, of course, are talking about how much you need to ground yourself, how much you need to focus on the things that you are doing, the things that you are manifesting in your real life. Too many Pentacles, to be honest, for a reading that has to do with your spirituality, with your healing. So maybe you're grounding yourself, yes, but maybe you are trying to ground yourself possibly the wrong way, judgment. For example, maybe you are working too much. Maybe you are focusing too much on how much money you are earning, on how much abundance you are earning. You rely, maybe, okay, we will see later with the rest of the cards, maybe you are relying, guys, your stability, your balance on things that, yes, you have manifested them, but sometimes they tend to be external to yourself. So what I think here is that maybe you are hardworking, you are trying, you have your independence, you have your abundance, or at least you are working hard in order to manifest this security and this abundance. But maybe you might be neglecting very important aspects of your own psyche, things that you would need to address. And no matter how much money you earn or how much stability you manifest in your life, those things cannot be covered, cannot be healed by a 10 of Pentacles, by a property, by a great bank account, okay, something like this. The 9 of Pentacles is like the cards are telling you, listen, why don't you take a step back for a second? Working hard, trying hard is good, okay? And at the moment, maybe not many people have the possibility to do what they love and manifest success and abundance and everything. But the 9 of Pentacles here is about stability. It's about your stability. How are you feeling with yourself? Are you sure you haven't isolated yourself from the things and from the people that you actually care about and love just to manifest this Ten of Pentacles? So in this case, in this reading, the Nine of Pentacles is supposed to be the result of your effort. I'm trying hard to manifest the Ten of Pentacles. I don't see this as something extremely positive. In fact, you do have the Judgment here. And the Judgment is telling you that, hey, maybe you should reevaluate certain things. You don't need to change your goals. You don't need to change the way you are, your targets, the way you're living your life, your effort and everything. But maybe you are simply neglecting very important aspects of your life, things that are actually making you feel not so strong anymore as a person. Maybe you are detaching from the things that you used to love. You are detaching from your real self. Okay, basically this is the message here. Um, let me see. Let me see some more. So no, what you're doing is good and great. Four of Wands, you're manifesting a wonderful stability. Things are really good for you when it comes to, again, guys, I'm telling you how much money you're making, but what you're looking for in your life, you are doing nothing that is wrong here. On the contrary, you are building your abundance. You're trying this. That's awesome. But you need to understand the difference between the Ten of Pentacles that you are trying to manifest or that you have already manifested and the Four of Wands. Your real goal is not the Ten of Pentacles, is not having a huge, I don't know, amount of money or a wonderful, fantastic career or something, okay? This is part of your life, a very important part of your life, or have, I don't know, you want to have 10 children, 20 children, I don't know. What you're looking for in all of these things is the Four of Wands, not the Ten of Pentacles. And the Four of Wands here is talking about stability, is talking about your inner peace. You need to find again certain aspects of your personality, of your subconscious, and connect to them again. I feel that it's been a while that we haven't experienced some sort of happiness. I mean, the happiness of being satisfied with myself. It's been some time. You are happy with yourself, with the things that you're accomplishing. Okay, that's the Ten of Pentacles. Being happy with myself, having the clarity of mind, having the inner peace, um, I don't know, to sit down and enjoy the breeze, drink a cup of coffee, drink whatever you want to drink, and enjoy that moment, be present. Maybe you don't have the time to do this. And this is what the cards are telling you. It's not something huge. It's not something crazy that you need to change. But the cards basically want to tell you that, you know what, maybe it's time for you to ease your mind. Try to calm down. Try to remove all this stress. This Ten of Pentacles has started as a goal. Now it is becoming some sort of obsession. Maybe you are detaching yourself from the things that you love and the people that you care about. So make sure that you don't change your path towards this Ten of Pentacles, because abundance obviously is important. But don't forget yourself. Don't forget your inner self. Two of Swords. Prince of Wands. Okay, here again, You need to approach your life with a bit more of enthusiasm. The Two of Swords is asking you for a decision. It's like, in this case, this card is, by the way, it's a very beautiful card. It's talking about two different paths, and you're standing in the middle. In this case, I don't think that you're asked to take one specific path. I think in the process of what you have been trying to do, you have torn yourself into different aspects. One is your Ten of Pentacles, your career, your manifestation, whatever your manifestation is, okay? The other path is talking about who you really are, your Four of Wands, okay? My inner peace, my balance within me, my self-acceptance, and it seems like you have chosen to walk down one of these paths, the Ten of Pentacles path, and you have forgotten who you really are in the process. So the cards are telling you that it's not such a big deal. This is just an advice. This is not like the end of the world or something, okay? With the Prince of Wands, you just need to approach this whole situation with a more positive mindset, okay? You have a lot of positivity, you have a lot of power, you have a lot of strength, okay? I see you moving forward with speed, and even though you're moving fast, you know what you're doing, and there is a lot of precision in what you're doing. But the Ten of Pentacles sometimes can look very mundane, okay? Like, oh my God, I'm gonna die of boredom here. I have achieved what I have achieved, but here is sort of lonely. So start from the basics again. Prince of Wands, you might have the opportunity to find yourself in some sort of a party, some sort of gathering, some sort of celebration, where you can connect to a carefree attitude. Again, this is what you need. The message here is not, I don't know, something crazy, you need to change your life or something. It is only asking you to improve one specific aspect without releasing your effort and your dedication to your Ten of Pentacles. Actually, the cards are asking you to release a bit this Nine of Pentacles, this isolation, because this isolation is not necessarily physical. I believe that mostly it's emotional. And it is absolutely normal, of course, if you have to super work hard to succeed, to move forward. It is obvious that, okay, I'm going to keep those things here. It is obvious that you get exhausted, okay, and you don't have the time to, and you gradually lose your enthusiasm too. But it's up to you to connect to that type of energy again, because you're really capable of what you're doing, you are really powerful, and you can actually do it. We have the Page of Cups, and we have also the Knight of Cups here. Princess of Cups, the Prince of Cups. So the pages here are super powerful. We have two pages, one prince, one knight. So at this point, it is obvious that the cards are telling you, listen, you don't have to be so serious. Why so serious? Why do you need to connect so much to this Ten of Pentacles? This Ten of Pentacles is an aspect of your life. It might be the 80%. Make sure that you do not forget that 20%. Connect again to your inner child. Connect again to the people that are making you feel happy. Do not underestimate happiness. Do not underestimate loving energy and appreciation and finding yourself with the right people. Okay. Three of Cups. Yes, guys, it is very obvious. This is not talking about relationships and connect to your partner again. This is talking specifically about friends, about relatives, family, so people that are close to you. and are supporting you. So start having fun again. The, the message is very, very simple. We have all these pages, the Knight, the Three of Cups, so it's very simple. Don't be afraid to have some fun. You're not going to lose your Ten of Pentacles out of sight. No, you are going to have some fun. You are going to boost up your energy, and you're going to return again to the Ten of Pentacles, to work harder, to be more productive, and without having to isolate yourself from all of this, okay? And the Chariot, of course. Let me pull one more. Oh, Five of Swords. For some of you, why do we have, anyway, with the Chariot, we are talking about if you want to boost your Ten of Pentacles, your goal, your whatever you're doing, don't forget to have some fun. Don't forget to focus on your friends, on the things that are making you happy anyway. In these cards, there is a huge focus on the human factor, okay? So the cards basically are telling you to socialize a bit more. Socialize doesn't mean I'm going out and start talking to people, or I'm going to some type of environment that doesn't make me happy. This is talking about you spending quality time with the people that you trust. Okay, very clearly. Another thing with the Five of Swords is, why have you turned into Nine of Pentacles person? Why? Because probably, guys, somebody has really hurt you in the past. Okay, I'm not talking again about relationships. I'm not talking about love and stuff like that, because it is obvious that more or less we have all got hurt when it comes to love issues. But here with the Five of Swords, it's like I have this super friend, a super best friend, and my best friend is a toxic, no, I can't say that, a toxic person, and as a result, I'm not aware of this toxic energy, and in the end, I get treated very unfairly by this person, while I was not expecting something like this. Okay, this is the message. So, you have been disappointed in the past, no worries. With the Lapis Lazuli stone, you can keep toxic people away from you. Anyway, the point is that no, if you focus on the quality, and if you have some fun, you will see that you will have more clarity. You don't have to isolate yourself in order to protect yourself from toxic people. You just have to keep them away, basically. Okay, this is what I see, but generally that's the message. What you're doing is great. You're manifesting some serious potential. We are talking about success in your career, financial success, okay? But this doesn't mean, guys, that you have to isolate yourself from who you really are and from the people that you really like, okay? This is what I see. Let's see some advice. Starseed, what lights you up? What lights you up, guys? A leap, you go first. The universe will catch you. Okay, and one more. The great gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits. Intuitive hits. Okay. Soul tribe. This card is obviously talking about, first of all, the leap card. It resonates a lot with the Five of Swords. It shows that you are a bit reluctant, you're a bit isolated, you focused on this Ten of Pentacles. Why? Because you want to avoid this, you want to avoid another disappointment, another major disappointment, okay? And the card is obviously telling you, you go first. The universe will catch you, okay? The universe will not catch you, but trying and moving forward from situations that haven't been, let's say, happy, It's fine. It's something that you need to do. Life goes on, and you have to experience this Three of Cups. It's something fun is necessary in order for you to be more productive. So just start with the basics. What lights you up? What makes you feel happy in this case? Because this is our problem. What makes you have fun? Is it walking? Is it going for a run? Drinking some coffee? I don't know, whatever. The Great Gathering, it's all coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribe. Here, this card is talking about finding people that have similar attention, not similar interests. This is not like, oh, what are your hobbies? We have the same hobbies. No, this is talking about values. We share the same values, especially the same moral values. So if you go out there and you need to get to know new people, for example, because the people that you have around you are not okay anymore, I'm just saying, they're not satisfying you anymore, you need to find new people. If you need to find new people, make sure that these people are sharing the same moral values with you. Why? Simply because you need to protect yourself and avoid the Five of Swords again. Okay, this is what I see. Let's pull 3 more cards. What else do you need to know regarding your healing? Eunia, everything in perfect balance. Great. Phenomenon, be still and listen to the spirits. Okay, that's creepy. Okay. Minimus, commune with the source. Okay. In this case, the only thing that I can tell you, the source that you need, the source, the divine God, whatever this source is for you, I think this is very simple. You need to find your real self again. We have lost a bit our spontaneity, we have lost a bit the sense of fun. Okay, it's important, guys. It is very important because apart from being successful or having big goals and targets, the most important thing is that you are a human being. And even if we don't like it, even for the introverts sometimes, okay, we need to have people around us, okay? And you know, introverts might be a bit more selective regarding the type of people that they will have around them, or they might need a bit more or less of interaction, but for sure interaction is required. So guys, do not go on if you have chosen the Nine of Pentacles type of attitude. Get out of this situation, because seriously, in a while you will be still and you will listen to the spirits. In this case, no, we don't, I mean, phenomenon and listen to the spirits. I don't find something helpful in this card, to be very honest with you. Apart from the fact that it's creepy, the only thing that we can say is that you can connect a bit more to who you really are. Yes, that could make sense. That you need to be still, to relax, to calm, okay, to calm your mind, and listen not to the spirits, but what your subconscious has to tell you. What are your real needs? What lights you up? Okay, what would make you happy at the moment? Beyond your goals, beyond, as a human being, what are your needs right now? Would you like to have some fun, to go out and you know, enjoy the sunshine and I don't know what? Everything in perfect balance, yes. Moderation is the key here, absolutely. This is the most important thing that we can say for you guys. You don't need to change your ways. You don't need to change your goals. But moderation is important. Having fun is important. If you don't want to socialize like crazy, that's fine. But at least some minimum of fun, socializing, spending quality time with good people is important. Okay. This is what I see. For the rest, guys, I see you very successful, really good. The only problem here is that we need to, have a bit more fun. That's all. Connect a bit more to your inner child. And a bit more spontaneity. That's what I see. But without exaggerating, without leaving your basics, the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is not achieved very easily. So you did what you did, great, awesome. Keep working hard, but now it's time for some fun. Okay, this is what I see. Let me know what you think, if it makes sense, okay? And if you liked it, guys, you can like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. For pile 2, we have this piece of quartz that used to be much bigger, but my cat chewed on it. Okay. And anyway, the point is regarding this mineral. Of course, this is supposed to be the supreme healer. Okay, you can load it with energy, you can load it with intentions and use it accordingly in order to heal various aspects of your psyche, let's say. But the main purpose is to balance soul, body, and of course your chakras. Okay. Very powerful stone, and by the way, a very beautiful stone, even if it is very common. So we are talking about balance. Okay, let's put it here and let's see the message for you guys. What do you need to heal? What do you need to know basically about your healing, where you're standing right now? Let's shuffle once more. And let's shuffle again. And let's see. Six of Cups. Oh no, sorry. Six of Cups and Page of Swords. The energy is balanced. I don't mind it at all. With the Six of Cups, you are connected to your feelings, to your childhood, to your desires. You haven't lost contact with your inner child, something that, for example, pile 1 had a small issue with this. The Six of Cups is talking about happy memories, nostalgic memories. It's all so positive and it's all wonderful. So I see you when you are, let's say, alone, thinking, when you are not under pressure, you are in complete balance, and this is very beautiful to see. The Princess of Swords now, this is supposed to be your rational aspect. Your rational aspect is not so developed. You are mostly a romantic person, emotional person. Your choices are based on a lot on your feelings. How do I feel about this? Does it feel right? What about how does this thing makes me feel? So you are always you are more about feelings rather than thoughts. Okay. Of course, you have a lot of empathy. You are always understanding. You are the person that understands mostly the other people. And here with the Princess of Swords, though, I see you guys having some trouble adjusting to your real life, let's say. You're not a dreamer. You are not living in the 5D or something. No, you are grounded. You are just approaching your life from an emotional point of view. So sometimes people might disappoint you. Situations might not end up to be exactly what you are expecting. Um, Sometimes, even if something feels wrong, for example, not feels wrong, but it is obvious that it's not a rational choice, that is not going to benefit you, because I'm always talking about benefit. Does it benefit you? Is it the right thing? Okay. So even though you know that that thing is not the right thing for you, if it feels right, you're still going to go that way. An emotional person. Um, and sometimes you get disappointed by this. This is a great approach if you guys, you are in your 20s. Okay. If you are very young, that's fine. It is understandable. If you are a bit older or much older, uh, you still have a lovely approach. I like this approach because this is something that I'm completely missing, to be very honest. Uh, but still, guys, I feel like you don't have, your defense system is a bit low, okay? Um, you can get hurt very easily. Why? Because you are not, you believe that people are just like you, full of emotions, full of kindness, full of, good natured. This is a good natured person. You are this type of person. So you're expecting the same type of treatment from other people. And I think this is something here that you need to change. Two of Cups. Mm. You're valuing a lot personal life, love life, your friendships. Generally, you want to have partnerships that are meaningful, that are healing. You are the type of person that is looking, you are looking for your soulmate, you are dreaming of a great connection, a great relationship. And these are the values, these are the things that are making you happy. Wonderful energy, healing energy, balanced person, the Hierophant. Um, you, at the same time, guys, I like your approach a lot because you're trying to create a system in your life. You're trying to surround yourself by people that are sharing more or less your mindset. And if they do not share exactly your mindset, at least they can understand you. So you are looking to create an environment that is, let's say, protected, okay? And you can actually be yourself in that environment. Sometimes this situation is working, sometimes is not working. Family bonds, friendships are very important to you. Lovely person, so kind, so loving. Congratulations, guys. The High Priestess. Yes, yes, yes. It's all about how do I feel? What is my intuition telling me? And you're not someone who is naive or something, okay? You have kindness, you have love, understanding, and you want to share this thing, okay, unconditionally. Exactly the opposite from what I am. Congratulations. With a High Priestess, for example, we are always referring to your feelings, but it's also your intuition. The Tower. Now, you need to trust. Okay, you cannot change, you cannot become some sort of rational freak, that you are always calculating what is right, what is wrong, what should I do. And you cannot become a Queen of Swords here, or a King of Swords, even worse. That's impossible. But what you have been neglecting for some time, guys, is The High Priestess. The High Priestess has been neglected. The High Priestess has been left forgotten. You are trusting too much your feelings and much less your intuition. So, when you need to trust a person, to choose somebody, to choose a specific situation or something, before you actually start, take that decision, don't trust, think about your feelings, okay? Because you are an emotional human being. But once you have done your choice following your feelings, then focus on your intuition. Okay, what is my intuition telling me here? How do I feel about this thing? And healing, guys. Um, why do you need healing? The Tower, because you have been disappointed. For some of you, you have been disappointed by a specific situation very recently. For some others, you have been receiving small, tiny disappointments for some time. And at this point, you are reaching the Tower moment. And you're like, what the hell? Should I change? Should I become a soulless person, emotionless person? What should I do at this point in order to, because okay, apart from a couple of people that I can trust, it seems like most people are taking advantage of this kindness. It seems like not all of them have the same goals that I have. Okay, and with the Hanged Man, right now you're thinking, you're in the process of thinking. So if this thing resonates with you, we have a lovely being, a wonderful being. We have already spoken about this. And with the Tower, you are like, you know what? I think I should change. I think I should become a bit more, um, uh, I should become a bit more strict with other people, a bit more, a bit more king of swords. But guys, it's impossible for you. So with the Hanged Man, what the cards are telling you is that you don't need to sacrifice. You just don't need to sacrifice yourself here. No way. What you need to do instead is just take some time to think and see things from a different perspective. What is this different perspective? A less emotional perspective. Try to see them a bit, try to see the other people, the situation that has disappointed you from a rational point of view. Why? It doesn't have to become a habit, and you cannot make it part of who you are. But sometimes applying a bit of rationality is helpful. And sometimes walking away from a situation, even if it feels right, is necessary. 10 of Wands, what's this? 7 of Wands and 5 of Cups. I'm going to keep all these 3 cards for this position. Because guys, sometimes you really need to learn how to defend yourself. Seriously, this 7 of Wands is confirming to me that yes, it's not that you have to change your point of view. It's not that you have to change your ways. You just have to defend yourself a bit more. Defending yourself a bit more might result something that is not so, that it doesn't make other people really happy. It's obvious, because if you have to say no, if you have to push away certain situations or push away certain people, it's obvious that you are doing this to defend yourself, but it is obvious that these people are not going to be happy. So sometimes conflict is the only choice. Sometimes the loving nature, happiness, empathy is not enough. Sometimes, in order to maintain your childhood approach, your inner child, your balance and this fantastic energy that you have to boost up a bit your defense mode. Okay. The Five of Cups. Just think, so we have been talking about rational approach. How can you do this? Think of the Five of Cups that you have experienced. For sure, you have experienced the Five of Cups in the past, okay? Some sort of sadness, some sort of disappointment, a situation that made you feel regretful about the result, something. Okay, think about it. And now just imagine. Think about the difficulties, the emotional difficulties that this situation has caused you and everything. And just think of a different version of yourself, a more rational, even a cold-hearted person. How would you react? What would you do if you were the Queen of Swords at that specific moment? How could you avoid this Five of Cups? Okay, so this is a good advice because it can actually give you some mental closure. Okay, maybe you don't have the physical, the real closure there, but you can learn through this thing. You can say, you know what, back then I was polite, I was friendly, I was this, I was that, and they tried to um, treat me unfairly, for example, okay, and I should have known better. Okay, what does this mean? What should you have known better? What should you have done differently? Okay, this is a thought process that can make you start virtually boosting up your defense system. Okay, so next time that you find yourself in some sort of similar situation, you know how to actually boost up your defense system and stay away from the Five of Cups. When you are extremely emotional, people who are very emotional, okay, they might end up becoming very strict, pure King of Swords energy, or they can isolate themselves because they are afraid of the pain that they might experience. Okay, none of these solutions is good, and none of these solutions is acceptable. What you need to do instead is continue preserving a very clear boundaries around you in order to enjoy the kindness and the great energy that your nature has. You know, that you are this way. Why do you need to change? You don't need to change. You need to set some boundaries, and if someone crosses those boundaries, they need to be immediately kept away. Ten of Swords. And the Judgment, let's pull one more. Prince of Swords. Okay, here, sometimes being the Prince of Swords is useful. The Prince of Swords is someone who will take action. The Prince of Swords is someone who will not overthink a lot. They are not thinking a lot. But the Prince of Swords has enough experience to defend himself. He's not a king, so sometimes he might do stupid things, but for sure he has more defensiveness than a Page of Swords. The Page of Swords doesn't know what type of approach to take in a specific situation. So, with this type of game that we saw, here with this type, let's say, of exercise, let's call it, okay, mental exercise, you can boost up your defensiveness, protect yourself, and feel more secure in your environment and in your situation. So you can change a few things here. The Ten of Swords is good because it's telling you that if you take this path, okay, if you protect yourself a bit more, you are not going to experience again something as painful as the thing that you have recently or in the remote past that you have experienced, and you're going to feel much more happier. Okay, With the Judgment, things are changing, and even you, even this, that your inner child is so aware, so present, you can change that and you can become a whole new, different person when it comes to keep away jerks, okay, and toxic people. Let's see some extra. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? I think you don't need to change anything. You just need to, you know, develop a bit more, a very specific aspect of your character. Don't get it to the extremes. You don't need to become a hateful person or somebody who is, bitter towards others and stuff. You just need, in order to be happy in your situation, let's build a nice boundary, okay, so we can keep idiots away. What was this? Again, you go first. The universe will catch you. Let me pull one more because really. What lights you up? No, guys, these are things that came up also for pile 1, so I need 2 more. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. The high priestess, basically. Okay, one more. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Okay, this is important. We will see these two, but this is very important because with the high priestess, you can't say that the high priestess is an aggressive archetype. On the contrary, the high priestess is passive, calm. It embodies certain qualities that you also have in your character, okay? But in this case, what is happening? What is the high priestess that you are not? She is a gatekeeper. She is holding secrets, and there is a secret space behind her that not everybody is allowed to enter. This has to be your approach. So, if you're meditating, if you're using the tarot for meditation, etc., the High Priestess would be a great card that you could meditate on in order to align your energy with the type of defensiveness that you need to reach. In extreme cases, this type of situation, okay, tune into the portal of your heart. So stay real to yourself, stay real, stay honest to who you really are, but boost up a bit your defensiveness. High Priestess then, in terms of 3D manifestation, let's say, this type of behavior, the worst case, it can be expressed by the Knight of Swords that we have seen already. The Knight of Swords, we have already said that is pretty reactive, okay, like, no, I'm going to stop you right there because I feel like you are breaking down my boundaries. What lights you up? I don't think that you need to be happy. You are already happy. What could make you happier and more satisfied is, and so you could eventually expand further your horizons, is the fact that if you know how to protect yourself, you can go out there and get to know new people, change your life, try new things, Why? Because you are protected. You are protected by your mindset, by your ideas, okay, by the way you are defending yourself. Let's see a few more. It's all in your head. Flash over. Okay. Buho, transform the way you see. Okay, yes, we already saw that. Firgan, I don't know. Become a loving mirror. Yeah, become a loving mirror, guys. Why not? Okay. Transform the way you see is obviously resonates with the Hanged Man and all this process that will get you from the archetype of the High Priestess to the Knight of Swords that we have already seen. Okay, and this small expansion that you have to install, let's say, to your software. This is what I see. It's all in your head. Maybe here and become a loving mirror. You are already loving. You know what? Maybe you should start thinking how much love you are receiving from all these people. You have good intentions for everyone. You are always kind. You are always loving. Sometimes you are receiving exactly the opposite. Maybe, you know what? Maybe it's time to mirror their behavior. Maybe it's the time where the Knight of Swords comes forward and boom, boom, resolves the issue. Okay, it's all in your head. You know, this thing, maybe you're a bit afraid of becoming a bit more aggressive, because yes, we're talking about a bit more of an aggressive behavior, only if necessary. But why not? Why shouldn't you protect, let's say, your territory? I'm not telling you again to become completely territorial, okay, and lose your good nature and everything. But sometimes reacting, sometimes taking action is necessary. Guys, I have nothing to say. I really adore your energy. Yeah, after half an hour that I'm talking, I have nothing to say, but I adore your energy. I really great. Don't lose this inner child. Don't lose this wonderful energy. Just become a bit more defensive. That's all. Only when necessary. How are you going to know when it's necessary? The High Priestess will guide you, okay? Embody the archetype of the High Priestess. Be wise, be intuitive, and sometimes, yes, be the Knight of Swords. Sometimes, yes, we need to be a bit aggressive, okay? This is what I see. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. Wonderful. Okay. And of course, if you liked it, guys, you can like and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Bye bye. If you have chosen the Aragonite, this is going to be your reading. Let's talk a bit about the supposed properties of this mineral. The Aragonite is the perfect stone for grounding your energy, find patience, calm your nerves if you are going through an intense kind of situation in your life. So, okay, if you are having struggles, if you are in relationships and in situations that are challenging, this is a great stone to have around, because it is supposed to help you with finding your inner peace, obviously, and for boosting up your your self-value, your self-worth, so you can face those challenges with more success. Okay, so let's see the message for your healing. What do you need to know regarding your path, regarding your healing? Let's see. Yes, if there. Once more. Let's see, what is the message that you need to know regarding your healing? Oh, Three of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. I like the way today I see that sometimes, the properties, let's say, of the minerals they tend to be aligned with the message of the reading. Anyway, here, Three of Swords. This is talking, of course, about a personal struggle that you are going through. This struggle can be related to, for some of you, to your work. For sure, you have been in this situation for some time. This has caused some sadness, some anger. The Three of Swords is when we have feelings mixed with thoughts. My thoughts are affected by my feelings, and those feelings are not positive. I'm experiencing some sort of loss. I feel that the situation is a bit difficult, that the things that are happening to me are a bit unfair in relation to how much I have worked in order to see positive results. So the point here, you believe that you are trying hard, you are working hard on the field that mostly interests you, but still you don't see results. And this is making you obviously upset. It makes you feel like this situation is never ending. And you feel kind of stuck. The Eight of Pentacles here shows that, you know, I'm trying, I'm working hard, but I don't see any improvement. Or I'm putting a lot of energy in this relationship, but I see no development. I work hard to achieve a specific goal, but this is not happening. So I feel like I'm in a never-ending cycle and I don't see results. What am I supposed to do? What am I going to do here? Nine of Swords, definitely. This is a challenging moment for you. So if the reading resonates, this is for those of you that are having, that you guys are in some sort of difficulty at the moment. There is a lot of stress. You are, because we have the Pentacles here, the Eight of Pentacles especially, it looks like you have been trying so hard that you have reached a point where you are tired. Okay, you are tired, you are expected for some reason to continue doing what you are doing, okay? And as a result, you don't have any energy anymore and you get upset. It's absolutely normal. There is nothing spiritual about this, let's say. It's normal. You're working a lot, you're staying awake, you're not sleeping a lot. Even those hours where you are supposed to take some rest are hours of tension, because of course you have a lot of energy, you know, and this Three of Swords, this anger, this energy of being tired is all there accumulated, and during the night while you are sleeping, you know, this thing has to come out somehow, okay? The good news is that with the Ten of Swords, this thing seems to reaching some sort of ending, okay? I will need to clarify in this case, but let's see. Strength. I mean, this sounds very standard. Like, okay, you're going through what you're going through, but it seems like you are forgetting how strong you really are. It sounds like a huge cliche, but this is the message. You are forgetting that this is not the first time that you are going through a difficult situation. You have, maybe this time it's a bit more tough for some reason, okay? But it seems like, you know, everything is sort of against you. But guys, the Ten of Swords is a card of liberation. In this case, it is a blessing, because whatever you are going through has to end, okay? And it will end. So be strong, keep going, don't lose your faith, and especially don't lose your faith on how strong you are. So the Aragonite here resonates, I believe, because it is helping you find your strength, find your self-worth, find the right type of energy in order to move forward. You don't need to try a lot. You have already reached the Nine of Swords, okay, a very bad experience on a personal level, a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. Your mind is always tired, thoughts are rushing with no control. So this is the situation that probably you are experiencing according to these cards. If this thing doesn't resonate with you, it's not your reading, obviously. With the Ten of Swords, we will find a closure. The Ten of Swords is a closure. You are left tired from this whole situation, but hopefully it will be over. The Five of Pentacles is asking you not to sit down more, you don't have to be exhausted. You don't have to be emotionally exhausted. You need to face this thing as a new beginning. The closure of something that has been really unpleasant has come, it's done, it's over. It's never going to come back again, thankfully. So let's stand up and build up our strength again. I don't know if you like minerals, crystals, and everything, and if you believe, of course, in this support from the stones and everything, you can have an aragonite around you at this point, okay? Temperance, it's time for you to heal. Already, I like your approach. I really like your approach because this is a very difficult situation. With the temperance, you are already aware that, you know what, this thing cannot go on forever. I really have to work on this thing. I really have to find a solution. I need to move forward. I need to avoid a worse energy than the Three of Swords. Okay, so you are aware that it's time for you to set specific limits on this situation. If it's not ending, I will have to end it. I will have to force this ending. If we are talking about a relationship, for example, this is a breakup, okay? And you're like, okay, I want to break up here because we can't move forward like this. Or if this is a job, I don't want to continue on this situation. You know what? I have to quit this job because I can't take it. I feel like I'm getting sick, okay? So with the temperance, the protection that is coming from your unconscious will kick in and you will begin automatically this type of healing process. You already know that healing is very important here. So we need to find back our strength, our faith, and the King of Swords, I don't know, the cards are suggesting that the King of Swords approach is the best in this case. And maybe the cards are right at this point, because with all these swords, guys, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, the cards are asking you for a decision. Okay, the cards are telling you, listen, you are strong, you are very strong. The situation you are going through, yes, it's bad, it's a Nine of Swords, it's causing a lot of stress, it's causing sleepless nights. You know what? You have to take a decision. The cards are telling you that this is not fate bringing this difficulty towards you. This is a path. Okay, now it seems like this is a bad choice for you. Let's say you are not on the right path. This thing is not making you feel. I'm not talking about happiness here. I'm talking about balance. It doesn't make you feel balanced anymore. So maybe in the past, maybe it was the perfect situation. It was a great relationship. It was a great job. I don't know. Now it's not working. It's time for you to believe again in your personal power. Do not, you are not the situation. I believe you are forgetting your strength because you believe that you are part of this. No, you are not part of this. This thing is happening to you, and you need to get out of this situation. This is what the cards are telling. So, I don't know if it resonates, but what you need to do here is get up, find some strength, try to get some clarity, focus on the King of Swords energy. The King of Swords is perfect when you need to, practically cut away people from your life, cut away toxic situations, abandoned situations, okay? No one is better at this than the King of Swords. The King of Swords is someone extremely rational. He knows what is good for him. He knows how to evaluate perfectly the situation, find great solutions for what is the right thing to do. The King of Swords is obsessed over the right thing. I will do the right thing. I will do what I have to do according to my values. And then he takes action. So you need to reach some sort of clarity. So we need to get rid of a bit this stress. How are you going to do it? It's not easy. The cards are a bit heavy, okay? But if you are in this situation, the first thing that you need to do is detach yourself from the situation. You are not the Nine of Swords. You are not the Three of Swords, guys. You are not the Five of Pentacles. You are the strength. You have power. Okay, you have endured this situation for some time with the Eight of Pentacles. This has been going on. You have tried more than once to find a solution that can satisfy all parties of this situation. It didn't work out. Okay, it didn't. Can you move on? Now it's time to plan your escape out of this. It might take some time. We have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the King of Swords, the Temperance. These are not fast things. So if you have to abandon this job, for example, it's not like you can do it tomorrow if you don't have an alternative, or if you haven't saved, I don't know, some money here. You have to have a solution. So instead of getting upset, staying awake, suffering because, oh my God, for how long do I have to go through this? Okay, you have to stay awake if you have to do it and think about possible solutions. What do I need to do in order to quit that job? What do I need to do in order to leave this relationship? How can I escape? What is my escape plan? This is what, if I had to give a title on this reading, it would be my escape. I have to escape. How am I going to escape? Don't do things that are going to be temporary solutions and are going to bring you back on this situation. Stay alert, try to find your clarity, work your way out day by day, and then move forward. Okay. With the Temperance, you're a really strong person. I mean, strength, temperance, King of Swords, this is who you are. This is who you are. The rest is the result of the situation. Don't believe that this is you. Okay, the person that you have become at the moment, the pain that you are experiencing, the sleepless nights is simply the result, okay, of how strong you are because you are reacting to this situation. If you were not strong, you would have accepted all this, but you're not accepting. You are resisting. You are upset. You want this to end. So you are strong. You don't have to transform. You don't have to convince yourself that you are something else. No, you just have to believe in yourself again. So in this case, Aragonite, yes. King of Cups, maybe the help of someone. Yes, Three of Pentacles, teamwork. If you have people that you can trust, that they can support you, if you can find, for example, a new job through people that you know or something, or you need, I don't know, you need some money in order not to stay in the situation and suffer, and you feel like somebody can give you a loan, not a bank, a friend, okay, or something, some sort of practical help you need here, guys, okay, in order to move forward. This is why I'm talking about money, the most mundane thing. Teamwork is appreciated only with people that you can trust, only with people that are wise enough to give you a piece of advice. Even a piece of advice could be useful here, okay? That are wise enough and that they care about you in order to help you get out of this situation, okay? The Three of Pentacles indicates success. I love the way we are, abandoning this Eight of Pentacles, this hard work, this exhaustion, and we finally have the acknowledgement. We have the recognition. So what you're doing is something really temporary. The truth is somewhere else, okay? Your happiness, your stability is somewhere else. And your stability will manifest once you get out of this situation. This is a situation. This is not you, guys. Okay. I just need one. Let me get another deck because I need some clarification here. See, since the message is okay, a bit with this Ten of Swords. I mean, is it really going to be a blessing for you? For me, this is actually something positive in the end. Two of Wands, so some sort of expansion. I'm moving forward. Page of Pentacles. I'm planning, yes. Knight of Wands. Yes, guys, this is a blessing because it's exactly what I have told you. The Knight of Wands, action-oriented knight, obviously. What is this? The Two of Wands tells you that this is not the right time to move forward, to abandon this situation. You're not ready. You don't have your plans ready. This doesn't mean that you don't have to make plans, dreams, options, anything that can indicate a different path from the situation that you are right now. Think about it. And immediately, once you start thinking about it, you will get rid of this Nine of Swords. Okay. And eventually, once you have all the necessary resources, support, whatever that is that you need in order to reach the Three of Pentacles, you will start moving forward. Very good. Very good. So, let's see some advice here. I have these cards. Let me shuffle. So the beginning is a bit heavy. Your situation is difficult. Of course, if this thing resonates with you, and you need to remember that you are not the Nine of Swords, guys. You are not. You are powerful. The Nine of Swords is your reaction to what you're going through. Okay. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Actually, yes, there is something that you need to change, but you don't need to change yourself. You need to rediscover your strength, to rediscover who you really are, to step into this strength mindset. So, again, as I have already said for the previous pile, if you are meditating or whatever, strength and temperance are the cards that you need to meditate on if you're doing this type of meditation. So what do you need to change? Yes, there is one thing. This situation, this path, this thing has to change. You have to get rid of that specific situation here and now. A transformation, yes, the ending. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing, yes, you do need healing after this thing, after all these swords. You need healing, but I do not feel like you are someone who needs to take, you don't need to take your time. You don't need to, your healing is almost done automatically. You get out of this difficult situation, you find your strength again, and you move forward, straight forward to the Three of Pentacles. But that there is a transformation, that there is an ending, this is obvious. And this ending is not coming from the divine, from external factors. This is something that most probably you have to do. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Yes, integration, maybe. You have to become a bit King of Swords, but an upgrade, no, I don't see you like you need to upgrade, honestly. The only awakening that you need, I wouldn't call it awakening in your case. I would call it adjusting, connecting again, readjusting, reconnecting to your higher self. All these struggles have made you feel low. You were not always in a Nine of Swords energy. Now it's time for you to boost up a bit your energy with the Aragonite and everything, and connect to your strength again. That's all. That's all I have to tell you. There is actually, you are not the problem here. This situation is the problem. Okay, let's pull 3 cards from this thing. Eunia, everything in perfect balance. Yes, detox. Cleanse and restore yourself. So this detox is more the thing that you can do rather than the awakening, okay? You don't have anything to be, you don't need to be awakened. You are already awakened. It's just the struggles that you are going through that are making you feel like this. Everything in perfect balance. Maybe this is what you want to achieve with the temperance. You want to have balance around you. This doesn't mean that you need to have the control. You just want to experience a balanced, a calm life. And this is very, very important to you. Translucence. Love the darkness. Yes, this is my only favorite card from this deck, because this is exactly like the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is showing a painful ending, is showing what is happening to a person when we are reaching completely the bottom, the darkest moment of the situation, okay? This is completion. It's not the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is never ending. Every night I'm going through the same thoughts, the same nightmares, the same fears. The Ten of Swords says it's done. It's over. Finally, I'm free of this Nine of Swords. It's not so painful as we usually want to portray it. Whatever was to experience, okay, it has happened. It has ended. The point is, what am I learning from this situation, from all these swords on my back here, 10 swords, okay, I'm down. I see a horizon here. I see a light. So after the darkness comes the light. Maybe now that I'm coming out of this darkness, out of this difficult situation, I might be able to value this light in a different way. Maybe it has become something really important, something really beautiful for me. And maybe, yes, maybe it's the time for me to get up and move forward. Okay, so love the darkness, learn from the darkness, appreciate more the light, and be ready to embrace the light and embrace new opportunities. This is what I see. Guys, let me know what you think. Okay, if it makes sense, if whatever. And if you liked it, you can like and subscribe. Thank you so, so much for watching. Bye-bye.